Hey, good morning. What's up, y'all? So I am working on a video to show my routine that I have put into place to keep myself on track, okay? But today, what I want to share with y'all is it's not just willpower. What you think you can do must go hand in hand with spiritual deliverance. And that also includes mind renewal. Okay, we have to renew our minds. So this is my current, because I have like so many of them. This is my current little notebook that I use when I'm having my time. And I just want to remind you all of some things today as I remind myself. Because why? Because first of all, when you start your day, you need to ground yourself with your why and your values. Do you know what your values even are? Core values give you a blueprint on how to go about spending your time, your energy, your money. Like what you believe in is how you show up, okay? So when I say ground yourself, you have to take time to remind yourself. So I started taking this notebook, and when I write things down, I go back and I keep looking at them. Like I think I mentioned to you all that I am focusing on fruitfulness right now, right? So I cannot remember her name. I came across this blog post by a spiritual coach. I'm gonna have to go back and find it because okay, just so you know, this isn't just mine. Okay. But she was talking about fruitfulness breaking down into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 F's: faith, family, fellowship, fun, function, finance, and fitness. Now, for me, it's this perspective of thriving in all areas, having fulfillment in all areas, right? And so what I wanted to share with you all today is that if you're not grounded, then you're not going to know what mindset you need to be shifting and renewing into. You're not going to know what skill set that you need, and you're not going to know what tools that you're going to need in order to accomplish that which you are pursuing, right? Like for instance, for weight loss, there are thousands of ways to lose weight. And then every day it seems like we get something new, right? Do you have to do all those things? That's why we get overwhelmed when we try to do too much. So what has to happen is, one, what are your values? Well, for me, one of my core values is freedom. So if I feel that I am being trapped into a particular thing, I'm miserable. And so if I'm miserable, that means I'm not going to stick to it, right? So understanding that that's a core value for me, as well as self-care, then I understand that I need to create a routine that's going to allow me to feel like I have some flexibility, some liberation, some freedom, right? So I've been on this journey for quite some time, y'all. I've lost and gained, lost and gained. And my endeavor is to establish a routine and a lifestyle that will allow me to not feel so constricted in everyday life, because I want to establish a lifestyle that I can continue to do for the rest of my time on this earth to manage my weight, right? Also, y'all, and I'll do another video on this later, I want to lose as much of my stomach fat as I can, because y'all, I swear I'm still carrying baby fat in my stomach from my first daughter at 17, right? So I want to have a tummy tuck eventually, but I need to get as much off as I can before doing that. So my goal is to do that before I turn 50, which will be in 4 years. We'll see. I'm going to get there. I believe it. But grounding with your why and your values first thing in the morning, establishing a routine, and then also decluttering and organizing your mental spaces as well as your physical spaces. So today, I'm be honest with y'all, I told y'all I've been struggling, and my home office is a hot mess. So I'm going to work on cleaning my home office today. That's my goal. I have to work, log on for work, but I'm also going to work on cleaning my home office. And that's going to be part of that decluttering and organizing. So I hope that helps somebody today as we go into this Monday. Self-coaching, first and foremost. Why? Who are you? What are your values? Even if you don't understand your purpose yet, you can still establish what your core values are, what matters to you the most. You, not what someone else told you. You. So, if you're curious about that process of finding those core values, I have an Unbothered workbook on the Sisters Unbothered Substack, and I will make sure that the link is in the description. Go on there and get that workbook and figure out what your core values are and understand who you are. That way you can ground yourself every morning, because you know what happens after that? Everyone else's expectations kick in. Everyone else's values become more important. Everyone else's why is expected to become your why, especially when you're a mom and a wife, okay? Or even at work even. So you need to understand it for yourself. And that's something that I already have in place. I just have not been revisiting it every morning. My goal is to do that. I encourage you to do the same. All right, I'm at that 6-minute mark. I will talk to y'all later. Have a fantastic day, and we'll chat later. Peace.